something that is really critical for managers to do is to set expectations about the role.
Okay.
Truly go over what their job responsibilities are, and then set goals. I have had, in previous lives, with the organizations where companies, employees will come in and say, I still don't know what I'm supposed to be focusing on. I still don't really know what my role is. I know what my title is. And managers, it's important that they be very intentional. And within that first couple of weeks is to really sit down and let's go over your job responsibilities. Let's go over who you're going to be partnering with. Let's go over the teams that you're going to be working with. And here are my expectations based on your job responsibilities. And now let's set some goals for the next 6 to 9 months. Here are the goals that I want to set for you. The sooner that you can get employee focused on what their goals are and what their job responsibilities are, the more engaged they're going to be.
Beautiful. That's a soundbite, Isaac. Right there. That's beautiful soundbite. I love that, Art. That's beautiful. So, all right. A lot of my listeners right now love it. We can be very precise. Is that day 2? Is day 1 kind of the orientation you shared about signing day, opening day, all that great stuff? Is day 2 this conversation with the manager?
Yeah, I think the sooner that you can do that, the better.
Okay.
And so I would, managers, when I say about being intentional, you need to really block that time on your calendar and to truly be present, not doing 100 other things, but truly be present with the new hire and going over the job responsibilities, going over, do you have any questions based on the job responsibilities?
Okay, so I'm going to ask even another clarifying question. It's going to feel like it's in the weeds, but this is going to be helpful for everyone listening. In a perfect world, how long would you recommend a manager block off for that to do it well?
I would say this is an ongoing conversation, so you don't have to block off 2-3 hours. You can initially have an hour meeting with your new hire. But in that 30, 60, 90-day roadmap, you're going to be meeting with them very frequently, at least once a week.
So at least once a week.
Yes.
Great. So you should be checking in with them at least once a week for those first 90 days.
Yes.
All right, this is nice. So what I've found for all the folks I work with, all the organizations I touch, time's everyone's most precious resource and everything is urgent all the time. And so if they don't put this on the calendar, it just isn't going to happen.
It isn't. And that's where I keep going back to being intentional. And there have been instances where managers may have even put it on the calendar, but they're not present.
Yeah.
You have to not only be intentional about the time that you're spending, but be present.
So we got this phone that I'm holding right now. I got to put that down.
The computer, you shut it off, you mute your phone, and it is just being present with your employee.
Yeah. Is there anything else in terms of those either 30, 60, 90 days that you would say are kind of critical nuggets that need to occur to really maximize that experience?
I would say also the team engagement, ensuring that your new hire is truly integrated with the team. And that means that, your first week there, maybe you have a team lunch and you're welcoming your new hire and bringing the team together and to have everyone kind of go around and share something about themselves, something personal and something professional. So that you can start to make some connections. And so the earlier that the new hire can actually start to really have that engagement with their team members and with their managers, that's the stuff that sticks.
Yeah. So maybe even sometime during that first week or two, try and get the whole team together for lunch and do something like this.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other nuggets you can think of we'd want to add in the to-do list?
Yeah, I would just say, constantly checking in with that new hire. At the end of the 30 days, hey, let's look back over the last month. Let's talk about some of your job responsibilities or assignments, how you're integrating with the team. Is there things that, from a company structure standpoint that you need to know? And so it's really just kind of continuing to touch base. That communication between the manager and the employee is critical. And to your point earlier, a lot of times we're always putting out fires and we feel like, it's this thing is the important thing. But it's actually the person sitting in front of you is the important thing. And that's when you can really show that your new hire, that you see them as an individual, as a person that you care and concern about them, the more they're going to be engaged.